Are you good? Hi, I'm Carrie Targetta. I teach English here at El Camino High School for 15 freaking years. And are parents going to see this?
No, just the class.
And I teach AP Literature, AP Language, and sophomores. There you go.
So, Ms. Targetta, what tips do you have for comprehending complex text?
Complex text?
Yeah,
Okay. Like what kind, do you know?
like the kind that we did for our multiple choice
Okay.
quiz this morning.
Text, not sentences, text.
Text.
Okay. So the idea here is this, is one, to figure out when it was written if you can, right? Because when it was written is going to tell you a lot about, or should hopefully tell you a lot about what kind of potentially issues are going to come up, what kind of language might be used. For example, I don't know if you've noticed, but like if you've ever read like maybe in history class something from like a long time ago, from like 100 years ago. What are we, 2000? No, from like 150, 200 years ago. And it's like one sentence takes like 6 lines. Almost like maybe some of that George Orwell stuff we were reading.
Yeah.
It's really dense text, right? Okay, so knowing the time period is really good. Also, if you have time, taking it in chunks, right?
Okay.
So read until you get to at least like some kind of main idea or something that you think is the main idea. And then as you read further, you check, like, is my idea right? Is this what's happening? Because let's say I think it's one thing, and then I get towards the bottom of the page, I go, wait a second. Wait. You know? Like, wait, I missed something. And then I can go back and see if I need to redo it. You know? Seeing what you're reading. Even, you remember Politics in the English Language?
Yes.
When I read that, I saw it in my head. Like, I saw it. I saw people saying those things. I heard people saying those things. I know I sound like a dork, but you know, does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
So even say, like those, we think of like fiction as seeing it. No, 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 you can see nonfiction too. You can see Lincoln standing in front of, you know, the Union, right? Giving his little thing, doing his job. So, okay, if you have a timed setting, then you really have to rely on context clues. You really need to use all the information you're given. Students a lot of times will just start reading the text without looking at the title, the author, the date, whatever context is given.
Right.
A lot of times they give you some kind of context. Oh, this was written in 1861, right? And your brain goes, oh yeah, Civil War, I know what's happening, right? And a lot of times those contexts can give you a real good head start on what you're gonna read.